Alright guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is Value Tech Sense. This is the 2020-2021 Vizio P Series Quantum X and the Xbox Series X picture settings. Let's just jump straight into it. Alright, if you have this TV, these are my settings. These are my personal settings. These are what I like. Feel free to change them or tweak them however you like for your own personal liking. But this is what I like, and this is the settings that I use when I'm gaming on the Xbox Series X. So let's just jump straight into it. We're going to go into the Vizio menu. One thing you want to do before you get into any settings, make sure you go down to System, make sure you go down to your power mode, and make sure it is set to Quick Start. If it is not on Quick Start, the TV will not give you its best performance. So if you go into the settings, you go into the system settings, you go down to your power mode. If it's set on Eco, switch it to Quick Start. All right. After that, you want to go down to admin and privacy and go ahead and reboot your TV, right? Since my TV is already on quick start, there's no need for me to reboot the TV. Next, all right, let's go back in here. Let's go to picture settings. We want to go all the way down to input settings, all right? Your HDMI mode should be set to 2.1. All right, set your HDMI to 2.1 and set your color space range to auto, or leave it on auto. All right, that's what it should be on anyway. So this is the way I have mine set up. HDMI mode 2.1, color space range is set to auto. All right, let's go into the Xbox settings just for a moment. Let's see if we can get into some settings. All right, excuse that little banding that you're seeing with the camera. Can't do anything about that. But let's just go into the Xbox settings. I'm gonna go to TV and display options. I have it set right now on 4K UHD and the refresh rate is on 60 Hertz. All right, refresh rate is on 60 Hertz. Go to video modes. As you can see here, everything is checked off. Make sure you check everything off. There is no need to leave anything blank with this TV. Just go ahead and make sure everything is checked off. Check it all off. All right. Let's go to video fidelity and overscan. I have my color depth set to 36 bits or 12-bit, and my color space is set to PC RGB. That's what I have it set on. You could play with this. You could change this to 10-bit, 8-bit, whatever you want to do. This is the way I have mine set up. Color depth 36 bits per pixel, 12-bit. Color space is set to PC RGB range. All right. Now, let's start off with my let's go. All right, so my home screen settings or my SDR settings or the settings that I have the TV on or my Xbox on before that's non-HDR, these are the settings. All right, let's just jump right into it. Your TV, because the auto low latency mode is on, it should be on the game mode. All right, that way you get the lowest input lag. All right, now I'm going to tell you this TV in game mode with the lowest input lag that it could give you being in game mode, you have no, your picture will not suffer. All right, this TV is everything is sharp, colorful, very crystal clear on this TV. It's not blurry. Your picture quality will not take a dive because you're in game mode. That's one of the dopest things about this TV. All right, so we are in the game mode. My ambient light sensor is off. My backlight is on 75. Brightness on 52. Contrast on 49. Color is 47. Tint 0. Sharpness is on 12. My color temperature is warm. Picture aspect is normal. Let's go to advanced picture. Your super resolution, edge enhancement, all that stuff should just be off. All right, you don't need any of that. All right, like I said before, like I just said, this TV in game mode, everything is already sharp. All right, they got all this stuff shut off because the TV doesn't need any extra processing. That way you get the lowest input lag. They already put the sauce in the TV to where it's already sharp and you don't lose any picture quality. All right, so all that should be set to off. Active full array is set to medium. Motion control, all of this, you can't mess with any of it. There's no need for it in gaming whatsoever. All right, so all that is off. Reduce noise, everything is set to off. Don't worry about that in game mode. Now, pro gaming engine, everything is on. Game low latency is on. Variable refresh rate is on, and game HDR is on. So every time the TV recognizes your console, it's gonna automatically switch into game mode. All right, so everything is set to on. Gamma is 2.2 and enhanced viewing angle is set to off. All right, so this is my home screen. This is my SDR settings. All right, these will change in game mode. Now on my Xbox Series X, I have my auto HDR on, so it will actually take non-HDR games and put them in HDR. That's one of the dope things about the Xbox Series X. So most of the games that I play, even the SDR games, the HDR 10 is gonna kick in. So what we're gonna do to now that we have those settings set, we're gonna put the TV into HDR and the settings will change, and then I'm gonna give you those settings and we're gonna dive right into it. All right, and then we're gonna do a little bit of gameplay, and I got loads of gameplay I'm about to start uploading very soon. So let's go back into settings. Let's go to TV and display options, and let's go down here to calibrate HDR for games. So when we click on that, right, calibrate HDR for games, before you begin the calibration on the TV, before you even get into that, as you can see here, right, the TV is now in HDR 10. All right, the TV is in HDR 10. So as soon as you click on this, it's going to throw the TV into its HDR mode. Now I'm going to give you my HDR 10 settings. So before you adjust the calibration, let's put the settings in. Let's go back to picture. All right, now that the picture mode is still in game mode, but it is in HDR 10, right? It looks a little bright, like it's blown out. I'm actually gonna take this active full array down to low, right? I'm gonna take it down to low just so you guys can see, all right? So we are in picture mode HDR 10 in the game mode. Your tone mapping, bump that all the way to 100. Brightness on 49. Contrast is 60. Color is 52. Tint 0. Sharpness on 12. Color temperature is warm. All right, let's move on to advanced picture. Like I said before, all that enhanced local contrast, super resolution, all that will be set to off. Now your active full array, you want to set to medium. I only have this set on low so you guys can see what I'm showing you, but active full array, set that to medium. The gamma will be on 2.4. All right, enhanced viewing angle is off. Gamma is 2.4. All right, those are my HDR 10 settings. Now I'm going to switch my active full array back on medium. Now that my active full array is back on medium, after you have those set, then you can begin to do your HDR calibration. All right, your HDR calibration. Now, when you do this, there's going to be a black box in the middle of the screen. If you can see there to the right, there's a checkerboarded pattern on the right, and on at the top is checkerboard. On the bottom, you can't see any checkerboards. All right, so you want to adjust the controller until you do not see any checkerboarded pattern whatsoever. All right, that's how you do it. I'm not going to demonstrate it, but that's how it works. So That's all you have to do. Go to the next one. I have already done this, but on the next one to the right, as you can see at the top, there's a checkerboarded pattern. On the bottom, you don't see any checkerboards. So go ahead and set it until you don't see any checkerboarded pattern. I'm gonna go to the next pattern. It's the exact same thing, all right? Once you adjust the controller, you will see that the image on the right at the top, you can see a checkerboarded pattern. You wanna adjust it so you no longer see that pattern, all right? And once you do that, you are all set. You are all set, all right? And those are my settings. And now that we have those settings in there, there's something that you need to understand about HDR games and HDR gaming. For you to get the most out of these games, I'm just gonna turn on this Gears real quick, and you will see the HDR10 kick in, all right? One thing you need to understand about HDR games is that every game on here, every game that you play, right, there's an option inside the settings where you have to adjust your HDR. All right, you just can't pop your settings in the TV and then go into the game and just start playing. All right, there's options on every single game that you play so that it looks its best, and you need to do that for every game that you play. You need to get it set. So like I said, I got a bunch of gaming videos I'm about to start doing, and I'm about to start posting, and I'm going to show you how I have mine set up. Now, that sky that you see, it may look blown out on the camera, but nothing's blown out. Like I said, once you put these settings in, you're going to see that nothing is blown out, all right? You can see that when that menu came up and the camera adjusted, you start to see more detail in that sky back there, but that is just the camera, all right? When you see this on your own, when you see this on your TV, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But nothing is blown out, man. That is, like I said, this TV is the most underrated gaming TV out there right now. You have no loss in quality in your game mode, all right? Let's just go to options real quick, just so I can show y'all how I have mine set up. All right, I'm gonna go down to video. I'm gonna go to HDR calibration, and these are my settings, all right? Even though, like I said, over there to the right, it looks blown out, but none of that's blown out. Every single detail is there. Let me see if I can go in here and change my active full array to low. You see how all of that just showed up when I put active full array on low? Well, I can see all of that to your right, right? I can see all of that to the right with this on medium. So I'm just showing you that all the details are there. This TV is very bright, and you have very bright highlight detail with no loss of image quality, all right? Every detail is there, nothing is blown out. So on Gears 5, the way I have mine set up, I have my contrast set to 30, my brightness is on 100, and the HDR brightness, I have it set to 3000, all right? This is the P Series Quantum X Ultra Bright 3000 nits. I have mine set to 3000, and on 3000 I get no clipping. So that's the way I got mine set up. Those are the settings I have for Gears 5, and we're just gonna end this video with a little bit of campaign gameplay on this Hive Busters, all right? On this Hive Busters, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit and show y'all just how dope gaming is on this TV, man. Like I said, nothing is blown out. All the details are there. Details in the shadows, details in the highlights. Let's turn this up a little bit. Show you just how buttery smooth this is, man. Look at this. I mean, seriously. Like I said, this is one of the most underrated gaming TVs out there. Let's just do a little bit of gameplay. This is pretty much a settings video, but for the person in the comment section that wanted me to do a Madden video, I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm going to play a bunch of games on this TV, showing y'all how dope it is. All right, videos are on the way. Let's get it. This is how dope this TV is, man. You see it. Oh man, I just got smacked. Somebody come get me up. Appreciate it. Let's get back to this shotty, man. Let's get back to the shotgun. Let's get it. But yeah, guys, these are my gaming settings. Come on, it is buttery smooth. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna show you guys how I got all of my games set up. Oh yeah. Ooh, let's get it. Oh snap. Boy, I got smacked with some kind of rocket. But yeah, that's the video, guys. These are my settings. Like I said at the beginning of the video, feel free to adjust these the way you like. I had a few people in the comment section asking me about the warm color temperature and why I use it. You know, some of y'all like that cooler look, or you know, I mean, if you like that cooler look or you like yours on normal, I mean, switch it to normal. I post my settings and I put my settings here for you guys as a reference, all right? Just for people that don't know how to deal with picture settings or know how to get the most out of their TVs, I put this up here for you guys to, you know, have a reference to get you into picture settings. And then as you do it, you'll start tweaking them and doing them yourselves and finding your own look, you know. But do what looks good to you, you know. It's your TV, man. You got to look at it. I got to look at mine. I like the warm color temperature. That's what I personally prefer on this TV. So if you like normal, if you like cool, go for it. But these are my settings. I think if you use them, you will definitely find them dope, man. But with that said, other videos are on the way. Till the next video.